Hi, my name's Barb Brimhall, also known as the Busy Bee Stamper, and this is one of my favorite things to do. It's called Step It Up Stamping, and I start with a very simple card, and then I step it up with embellishments and die cuts and other things so that no matter where you're at on your card making journey, I have something for you. Today we are using the Flowers Fair and the Simply Said stamp sets. The Simply Said stamp set is actually in our Stampin' Up! Annual catalog, but the Flowers Fair came out March 1st in the online exclusive products. So I wanted to show you how easy it is to create a card with this single stamp set. Now, obviously, it doesn't have sentiments with it, so I added the Simply Said to it. So we just have a base card of white, very easy. And then I've added Bubble Bath cardstock, which is a nice soft pink. And then I've stamped the floral image in Tuxedo Memento black ink. And then last of all, I just added a 1/2 inch strip of white. I notched the edge. I like to call this a banner notch on only the left side. Then I stamped the sentiment. Let's see if I can get you a better picture of that color in Strawberry Slush, which I think coordinates beautifully with Bubble Bath, and added it on with a couple of Stampin' Dimensionals, and we are done. Now, these Busy Bee cards are perfect for those of us that are in a hurry or for beginner stampers. This is absolutely a card that if you haven't stamped before, you could make. It's that easy. I could have stamped something on the inside, but I chose not to because I like to write inside my cards. Okay, so that is our Busy Bee card. Now let me bring out our Worker Bee card. I'm going to hold this up first so you can see the beautiful coloring on this image, easily done with Stampin' Blends. So we still have the same white background. We have Bubble Bath as another mat. So instead of where we stamped on the Bubble Bath here, we are going to take a white cardstock and stamp on that. What I did is, and I have complete instructions for you, there are 2 ways to do this spotlighting technique. This is what I call it. You take an image and then you spotlight part of it. So this is the image that we're spotlighting. It's just part of the whole stamp. And you can see, if I go back here, you can see I just highlighted the top right portion of that image. So super simple. I colored it in with Bubble Bath and Strawberry Slush Light blend. I added some Daffodil Delight, and then I also added Old Olive blends. So let me bring that up so you can really see the coloring. And again, I have complete instructions that you can grab if you want. And then I added the Bubble Bath faux linen ribbon. And once again, I stamped the Happy Birthday from Simply Said onto a 1/2 inch strip of basic white. I flag notched both ends this time using scissors and put it on dimensionals. You guys, super easy. Now we're going to go and take it over the top with our Queen Bee card. Let me move that up so that you can see that. I want to point out right here the little ladybug. Those are our new ladybug epoxy embellishments. And I'm going to keep holding this up because how these frames were done is they were done with the Stylish Shape dies. So you nest 2 dies together, and then that creates a frame. And then we took the same size die cut square and did it in white and put that behind. So this is actually framed. I don't think I can get it close enough where you can see the little stitching around the dies. Maybe you can, but on black and on white, it's hard to see. So this one took a little bit more work, and I actually wrote in the instructions that this card takes some time because you have to line up all your original images, but I think it is so worth it for you to do that. I think the spotlighting on this card is just so pretty. And I wanted to show you that this square was glued down. This square and the sentiment banner were actually done with Stampin' Dimensionals. So that gives a lot of height and depth to this card, which I really like. Did the coloring the same way I did on the Worker Bee card with blends. The important thing to remember is to use the light, and this is in the instructions, the light strawberry slush blend, because if you don't, then it kind of overpowers it, to be honest. And this was also done using the stylish shapes. You can't tell. I think there you can. You can see how this is on the inside of that smaller frame. So simple to do once you figure it out. The first time you might go, okay, I'm not quite sure what's happening, but I give you the size of the dies so it's easy to layer them inside. And then again, that bubble bath ribbon. Now, one thing I will say is I would die cut all these first, and then I share with you how to stamp it. Too long to go into here, but if you like this card and if you're like me, need step-by-step instructions, I have those available to you. I have a community, a membership community, and these are all part of that community. So that's one of the benefits of being in our creative living room. Okay, so let me put these all back out. Here we go. We've got our Busy Bee for beginner or very busy stampers. That's me. We've got the Worker Bee where you take it up a step. In this case, we use the spotlight technique. And then on our Queen Bee card, we took it right over the top by adding in the stylish shapes. So you can see that step-by-step progression. I hope you've enjoyed today's Step It Up stamping with the Flower Fair and Simply Said stamp sets. I love these. I wasn't really sure how much I was going to love this background stamp, and I love it. It's so easy to color, and with one stamp, you're done. So you can't get much nicer than that. So there you go, my friends. I'll be back next week with another Step It Up stamping. Talk to you soon. Bye.